Welcome to a unique edition here of the Corner Pocket with an NBA game. Warriors at Pistons. As you all know, special little Christmas slate coming up with a rematch of the trilogy potential of the Golden State Warriors and Cleveland Cavaliers. Bad blood to say an understatement. Super revenge spot. Look ahead. Going against a team with Detroit, ice cold, 3-7 straight up, 3-7 against the spread in their last 10. Unique here in that we have a December 23rd slate here. No one plays tomorrow, and then it's Christmas Day when all eyes are on the NBA. Besides when NFL gets kicked off with a juicy little Pittsburgh versus Baltimore action. Pittsburgh money line for a little teaser appetizer. But Golden State here. 4 losses on the season. Everybody knows they're a well-oiled machine. The passing it's from another planet. I mean, KD, Steph Curry, and Clay, 3 best players on the court every time they step on. But the thing is in sports and competition, the word hunger is not used enough. Who wants it more? Who does the game mean more to? It's why upsets happen. It's why we watch sports. The unpredictable. It's fun. And sometimes when you get a little vision for something like this, you just get a unique spot here with the Detroit Pistons. But Golden State covered 3 in a row. 10-7 against the spread in their last 17. Coming off a game against Brooklyn where they're down 16 at halftime. They win by 16, plus 32 in the second half. You could tell they didn't want to lose that game. You know, the record thing, it still matters to them. They fight for it, but human nature sets in. You got a little back-to-back. You go from Brooklyn to Detroit, short rest with Cleveland on deck, in Cleveland on Christmas Day. Detroit, meanwhile, ice cold. 3-7 against the spread the last 10. Not winning games, chemistry issues. Reggie Jackson, the straw that stirs the drink, had a little bit of issues with health. Now he's back. Looked real good in the second half the other day against Memphis when I picked a stone-cold loser. Here we got Stan Van Gundy, type of coach you know gets his team ready for certain situations. This is one of them. Great coach. People have all the fondest things to say about him. Here's 5. The Detroit Pistons 1-5 in the last 6 straight up. 86 versus Memphis, 82 for Chicago, 90 versus Indiana, 79 versus Philly. To say buy low, that's an understatement. The team they're just in a spot where it's time to start putting the ball in the bucket, and it happens tonight. Tobias Harris, smooth, nice little 2-guard, can get in the lane, cause issues. Caldwell Pope, Contavious out of Memphis. The dude's long. He can make plays, especially defensively with these shooters, giving them issues on the outside with perimeter defense. And then really, the reason the Detroit Pistons are a tough matchup for the Golden State Warriors is because they have size in the middle. It's where Golden State has issues with rim protection. Really, I think they need to make a trade at the deadline. I like what JaVale McGee's doing, but he's not consistent enough. I don't know if you can trust him in the NBA Finals in Game 6 against Cleveland when all of a sudden it looks like the series is going to turn. You know, everything that Golden State did was a direct correlation to the health of Andrew Bogut. And without him, I think Golden State, could have some issues. Now, with the offense being as potent as it is, it's still tough to not see them win this NBA championship, but I think they got a little bit of issues with rim protection in a game like this against Detroit where you're lacking a little bit of urgency. Could be an issue here with Detroit and Andre Drummond in the middle, but really, Reggie Jackson, he's a dog type of dude that you can just tell he gets that look on his face where he's mean mugging, he's making plays, and he can flat out shoot the basketball. Him and Westbrook, they clashed every day at practice. This dude has lots of past history going against the best, and he can hold his own. You could watch this game tonight, and you could walk away from it and say, let's say you never watched basketball before, and we just put some random alien in the crowd, and they watch this Detroit Golden State game tonight. They could walk away from this game tonight and say, Reggie Jackson was the best player on the court. Now, we all know long-term that's not the answer, but as far as tonight, Reggie Jackson will be the best player on the court. I got Detroit in an upset. Last season, a little bit of, doing your homework here. January 16th last year, the Golden State Warriors went to Detroit, lost 113-95. 2 days later, they played where? At Cleveland. In a game, they dropped 132 and embarrassed them 132-98 in primetime television in a statement win for Golden State. And so maybe history repeats itself here. with another little upset for Detroit before Golden State gets revenge and puts the beat down on LeBron on Christmas Day. Scooper out.